the left refers to the federal agents as Nazis at times, stormtroopers, Gestapo. And I think that you need to take a minute to consider what real Nazis were, arguably the biggest criminals of a generation and beyond, mass murderers attempting genocide, people who tortured and experimented on other human beings. Is that really how the left sees ICE when they're out there just trying to do their job and get people out of the country who are here illegally?
First of all, Edie, it's very nice to be on with you again, and let me address what you're saying. No, of course, nobody's a Nazi. That's silly rhetoric, and anyone who uses it ought to stop. But listen, hearing Tom Homan and Kristi Noem complain about the rhetoric in this situation, it's like it's like a car alarm complaining about noise on the block. I mean, these people have had a horrible rhetoric, right? Calling immigrants animals, or saying they're not quite people, or referring to this woman, unarmed woman, who was shot to death as a domestic terrorist about 5 minutes after the bullets flew. I mean, listen, we would all be better off if we would have softer, nicer rhetoric. But my God, I'm not going to listen to complaints from the Trump administration about this.
All right, so Ike, let me get your opinion on that, because Boston's Democratic Mayor Michelle Wu, she refers to Nazis and ICE together often. And do you imagine what kind of fear that puts out there? How do you compare it?
Well, I think it's not even close when you compare the both sides in the rhetoric. I've never heard the Trump administration say these people were less than people. And this woman was a domestic terrorist. Ellis, she was literally impeding law enforcement and trained to do so. The left has continued to label ICE in these dangerous ways. AOC called these ICE detention centers concentration camps. Ilhan Omar called them vile and cruel and needed to be abolished. Rashid Tlaib called ICE a rogue agency. Tim Walz, a modern-day Gestapo. Jasmine Crockett called them slave patrols. So it's no wonder that fragile minds are affected by this, and they are carrying out rammings, ambushes, and assassination attempts. It's not even close in my book. It's absolutely a stark contrast between how the left talks and how the right talks. And it's dangerous on the left.